was just a young man when I started to roam. Not much of a plan, just set out on my own. And I wandered out west, where I took up my quest. There I started my long journey home. It's a mighty long road, and it's not a straight line. You shoulder your load and you make the long climb. When you start and to roam, it's a long journey home, and you're hoping to get there in time. I had plenty of school, but it did not compute. Just an educated fool with an attitude to boot. I had so much to learn, so I made a U-turn and embarked on an alternate route. In the streets there were millions protesting the war. I joined those civilians, that resolute corps. Oh, we marched and we sang, and the freedom bells rang, and attacked for a different shore. It was back to the land and the natural mind, to make a bold stand, leave the city behind. So my path took me soon to a rural commune, where I hardly knew what I would find. Well, we baked our own bread and we learned to chop wood. We kept ourselves fed, it was all pretty good. But in just a few years, it was time to switch gears, and I moved on again best I could. It's a mighty long road, and it's not a straight line. You shoulder your load and you make the long climb. When you start into roam, it's a long journey home, and you're hoping to get there in time. On the very next stop, right along my life's way, I opened a shop down in old Santa Fe. All the buying and selling, I found it compelling, but I wasn't inspired to stay. So back to the coast, then I came in a trice, the place I loved most. Yes, I didn't think twice. Oh, my way it did wend to this old long-lost friend. California, you did always entice. There were more undertakings, some highs and some lows, some loves, some heartbreakings, as I followed my nose. As the years they rolled by, how the time it did fly, and there's no one can say where it goes. As I look back today and consider the past, I see what they say, that it all goes so fast. But I'm traveling still, on my way always will. Yes, I'm trying to make it all last. It's a mighty long road, and it's not a straight line. You shoulder your load and you make the long climb. When you start into roam, it's a long journey home, and you're hoping to get there in time. It's fine to march off to a different drum. Let the naysayers scoff if they can't overcome. Sure, it's always okay for to find your own way and not run with the herd, unlike some. It's a mighty long road and it's not a straight line. You shoulder your load and you make the long climb. When you're starting to roam, it's a long journey home, and you're hoping to get there in time. Yes, I hope I can get there in time.